Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a cheese compilation for November of 2020. If you want Falcon to cast your cheese, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. I will send them all to my screeners. I guarantee somebody will watch them. And special thanks to Scott, Stefan, and Alchemy for being my screeners this month. I really appreciate the help. Top right-hand corner for game number 1, we have the red Protoss player. It is Immortal. And on the bottom left, it is the Zerg player. He is blue, and it is J Priest. Now, what is the plan here today? I see you, drone. I see you. You have some sneaky plans, don't ya? Sneak plans coming on in here, and he's gonna proxy hatch to the third base location. Well, I guess maybe an optional third base. One of the options that Protoss has on this map. Usually you take this one, I believe, for the third base on Pillars of Gold, but this could be a third base as well if the Protoss was so inclined. It is in position to be one. All right, so one gate expand against a proxy hatch from J Priest. Extractor pool before you throw down the hatch, and he's just kind of deciding where he wants to put it. I feel like maybe scouting for a quick third nexus? That would be very interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, so Protoss players, if your probe scout sees an extractor and a pool at 1 minute and 25 seconds, that means speedlings are in your future, at your wall. And there we go. There's the proxy hatch. So don't throw down a nexus. Throw down another gateway. Chrono boost out a zealot. Oh, come on, man. Elmerl, don't do it, man. Ah! It's a one-basing Zerg, dude. A one-basing Zerg is real scary if you're trying to help two bases. That's how the math works here. All right, so, this is, I mean, that might just be the death sentence right there for Elmerl. God, this bothers me. This is why you scout. Like, if you scouted and you saw this happening and you know there's not a natural base down here, going for that nexus, a professional would never go for their nexus in this situation. I do love the second gate rather than going for... Wait, hold on a second. I thought that was the Cyber Core. You're going to hold this with the Zealots? I don't agree with that either. Why do you have all this gas then? Okay, Elmerl might not... Oh, canceled, went for the Cyber Core. Okay, I mean, at this point, I really love a Forge and a Cannon, maybe some shield batteries, because obviously this Zerg player is going to try to kill you fast, and you're going to want to be able to survive that. The easiest way to survive it is to have cannons with shield batteries. Roachworn coming up here from J Priest. Zerglings chasing this probe around. The probe knows there's not a third base here, or natural base here either, so it's a one-base play. One-base arena right now. Man, no production here from Elmerl at all. He's got 400 minerals. He could be making more zealots or stalkers or something. I do like the shield battery play. That's fantastic. The oversaturation on this assimilator is annoying, but not critically a terrible idea. Yep, the forward spine crawlers are now coming up. And creep spread is going to show up in your base real quick, Protoss guy. Hit the like button, by the way, if you enjoyed these cheese compilations. Just help the YouTube algorithm know that I'm here and recommend me to other players of StarCraft like you or watchers. I see comments that say I haven't played StarCraft in years, but I enjoy your casts. So, hey, StarCraft has an appeal, right? Right. Anyway, a Void Ray. I think a Void Ray would be a pretty good idea here. I just... Corrosive Bile dodging happening right now. I love the Stalker here. It's really good. He's doing a pretty good job moving back, right? He's moving back. The spine crawlers can hit as long as they have vision. Which this creep tumor, yeah, kill the tumor, man. This tumor goes down. That vision's gonna be real good. Ooh. Focused it a little bit, and then decided to go. I let the tumor finish. Okay, so this is a really tight situation for the Protoss, but army supply is 23-8. It's a one base all-in. The fact that you have 30 workers right now is not helping you whatsoever, Elmerl, and you're just going to die. Let this be a cautionary tale to all Protoss everywhere. If you see a one-basing Zerg opening, do not throw down this Nexus. Get multiple gates, get cannons, get shield batteries, get Stalkers out, maybe get some Immortals real fast. Just tech up, do all sorts of great things. The Void Ray was late. Maybe even getting a Void Ray first would be good, but I mean, that's your GG. We're at 5 minutes into this thing, and that is your GG. This one Void Ray, you're going to do its very level-headed best to win this thing, but probes are hiding in a corner. I mean, there is... Aw, you can't catch Corrosive Biles with that Void Ray. He did. Caught some Corrosive Biles with the Void Ray. Now the Queen can easily kill it. Hey, Queen, get on over here. Help out. Help with the destruction. Do not die. It's dead. Okay, well, obviously not a super high-level game. Elmerl leaves it. And J Priest is your winner here in 5.5 minutes. Yeah, that is what happens when, well, when you go for the just standard one-gate opening, one-gate expand opening against a one-basing Zerg player, you're pretty much going to die to it. I don't know if there's really any way to survive. You can't do the Nexus. You gotta throw down those gates fast, maybe tech into Immortals, get the Void Ray out, like do all that stuff while sitting on one base. A one-basing Protoss will kill a one-basing Zerg every day of the week, assuming everything is played well. So let's keep this moving. Game 2 coming in next. Don't leave that seat. And happy Wednesday. Game numero dos is here on Deathora, the ladder edition. Bottom right, Probe Scout, our Protoss player. In the top left, it is the Blue Terran Barcode. I was not expecting a 2-Marine push, said Probe Scout. Apparently, these two have played before just recently. Alright, so that's interesting. This isn't a standard ladder game unless they queued up against each other after the first game, and this is their second game. This probe is up to no good. APM check 500. Okay, 400 average here for Barcode. About 120 average for Probe Scout. Nothing too zippy at all. Not really spamming those keys, but that is a Forge coming up back home from Probe Scout. So he's got some shenanigans on the way, I'm going to tell you. So walling off here, Barracks coming up. Probe is not going to get in, so Probe's going to go ahead and go for the low ground cannon rush, which on this map, this is the great place for it. Any little nooks you can find, Protoss players, where the natural walls will create walls where workers can't come in and get your cannons are going to really help you. If you just try to throw up cannons in the open, then yeah, there's easy ways for enemy SCVs to surround your cannons and kill them. But here, it's a lot harder for them to do that due to... This is a committal. Probe Scout is committing right now. So there's your first cannon. Then throwing up the gateway. Ah, this is full has. Full has against the Barcode player here. And that cannon's going to get up. This is why, okay, Marine, bunker. Love the bunker. Factory as soon as possible. No gas, though. Interessante. No gas at all. And that cannon's going to start... it's going to start hitting stuff. Gonna start hitting stuff. I like that. I like that Marine position. Maybe you can get over here. That probe needs to move. Oh, without getting shot in the face. Ah, this is so disastrous. This is utterly disastrous for the Barcode player. Barcode, friend, Roman, countryman, lend me your fears. Alright, so we can hit the cannon from there. He's repairing it. That cannon's going to go down, which is nice. This cannon's going to continue to fire on everything, which is not as nice. So cannon down helps. Can you hit that probe from here? No, you can't. It feels like you should be able to. The distance doesn't seem any different. But then he goes ahead and engineering bay blocks the expansion attempt from Probe Scout. That's a little bit interesting. Okay. All right. Oh, the Marines. Nicely done. Nicely done. Dude, no gas at all. This is kind of amazing. Interesting attempt to handle this with just unupgraded Marines, which honestly are not a bad unit. One barracks. It is a two barracks. It is a 2 barracks mass unupgraded Marine defense here. Against this cannon has stuff. Pylon down. Loving that. That cannon can get hit from this high ground. It's gonna die too. Okay. Dude, it's 500 resources lost to 50 in favor of the Terran right now. Is this a way to shut this down? We've seen this before on the channel from Probe Scout. Oh, and then he's gonna pull the SCVs. This one cannon. If we can kill this one cannon, I think everything else dies. Dude, there's nothing to fight here. Unadept. It dies. Oh, is that an Artosis pylon? I mean, he killed... Oh. He shuts it down, pulls the boys, destroys all of the tech structures that Probe Scout has, and completely obliterates this play. Probe Scout trying to make up for it by throwing up a second Nexus of the High Vespine Geyser situation, or location here, but, I mean, I guess he can't expand here either because there's another entry bay block there. And then he just moves across with his Marines. Army supply is 11-0. 11-0. He's trying to throw up a cannon with some shield batteries at the top of the ramp. Will they get up in time? Is honestly the question that everybody should be asking here. And probably... Man, with 2 shield batteries too, I think Probe Scout might be able to hold this. I mean, it is a desperate move to be like, okay, all of my tech is dead. All I have are cannons. That's terrible. But cannons can work wonders. I really almost feel like he should have brought his SCVs. Yeah, so he's got to hold off. He's not getting up that ramp. This guy's already almost dead. This guy is almost already dead. No one's doing super great here. Finding this would be nice, but again, defending it with a cannon and a shield battery. Vision's going to be a big deal here, right? So he doesn't know about this.
Base is under attack.
What does he think was over here? Another engine, and I guess that one got canceled. So Probe Scout saw, I guess he was driven to this base to try to take it. He didn't just take it because it's like the last place he could possibly be. So this is moving into maybe a bit more of a standard game. Interestingly enough, throwing up some bunkers here, which I don't know what that does for barcode. I'm looking at it, and I'm saying nope. I guess maybe if there is if there's a gateway in here, and Zealots are trying to come down this ramp, they're gonna have a hard time because there's bunkers. But no, there are no gateways there. There's an Immortal out. Oh, he managed to sneak a robotics facility and a robotics bay. What is happening? Is he going Colossus? Disruptor? Disruptor feels like it's too hit and miss. Colossus would be great against all these Marines. There is one Marauder. Barcode is expanding to his natural base at the 6-minute mark, which is how you know it's been an absolutely bonkers game. And everybody loves those bonkers games, right? I guess while we have a bit of a lull, if you want me to cast your cheese, first of all, make sure it's 7 minutes or under unless there is something really great about it. Number 2, don't send me worker rushes unless they're very interesting in some way. And number 3, if it's higher level cheese, I've instructed my screeners to give it higher priority. So if you're a GM player, a professional player, Masters level, Diamond, you get higher priority over somebody in the lower leagues. That doesn't mean I'm not casting lower level cheese, because I'm pretty sure the cheese from game number 1 was definitely not Diamond. It was lower than Diamond, but that's okay. It was fun, all right? Fun takes priority over almost everything else. So Probe says, I have a big army coming. 27 to 14 army supply, which is all this, like, tier 3 stuff, man. I mean, Colossus are tier 3. Immortals are technically tier 2, I suppose. 2.5, something like that. I don't know how the tiers work, actually. Extended Thermal Lance coming in. This is good. This is dicey, is what this is. More cannons here. See, if it was just this army would destroy it. He knows about this, and he scans and sees. He sees Der Colossus. It says, ugh. No. Shield battery supported Colossus Immortal with cannon support? Nope. That's not happening. Let's get the main. Let's just destroy that real quick. Because he can do that. With this army, everybody's super healed up. +1 attack finishing up right now is going to be super nice. Combat shield would be great, but that's not going to be done for this engagement at all. +1 attack finishing now. And stims up. And there you go. +1's done. Cannon down, cannon down, cannon down. All right, this is getting real dicey for Probe Scout. He's going to lose his entire main base. His worker count is half of what the Terran's is right now. Is he going to get supply blocked? He might get supply blocked at the same time. Now, the problem is, what does he have back home to deal with? 2 Colossus. And, like, 2 Immortals. What a crazy, weird composition. It's just 2 Colossus and 2 Immortals. That's all it is. Oh, the SCVs are trying to get that surround action. But burning through the Marines, burning through the Marauders. What good control here. Great control here. Great and good. Good it is. Even lifting Marauders with the Phoenix. Probe Scout, you absolute madman. His one base shenanigans don't work, so he just slips easily into a 2-base, or a... Yeah, he had 2 bases for most of that, into a 2-base Immortal Colossus play. What a fantastic... I think it's... I'm just going to let my personal feelings get into this. At the Disruptor hit was disgusting. Protoss, like, the fact they could do this just feels entirely unfair, for my own personal biased opinions. Right? They can go for some crazy all-in proxy shenanigans, lose it miserably, and win anyway. Just pull back, and within a couple of minutes, they've got their tier 3 units out that are each capable of getting, you know, 22 to 17 kills. Can you imagine if Zerg could, like, proxy hatch and then 3 minutes later just have 3 to 4 Ultralisks? That'd be amazing. Can't do it. Cannot do it. And besides, like, 3 Ultralisks are a lot less scary than these ranged guys who can walk up and down cliffs, right? Yeah, I mean, 35 kill Colossus, 36 kill Colossus. Barcode, bam, he's out. Probe Scout's your winner. And a bit of a longer game, but again, interesting the whole way, so it counts and it qualifies. And was pretty high level too, I would say. 387 APM on that poor Terran. 36 kill Colossus, ladies and gentlemen. This is what this unit is capable of. Buddy over here is 22. So, I mean, of the units killed here today, the Colossus is responsible for most of them, I would say. Yeah, it's probably a total most of them. Yeah, remember when it was like 500 resources lost for the Protoss and 50 for the Terran? Oh, how things have changed. Yeah, so 101. God, 42 SCVs killed. The metagaming. The metagaming was sick. Probe Scout, you terrify me. All right, moving on. More cheese. Don't go anywhere. Game 3's here on Pillars of Gold as well. Bottom left, red Zerg player Null. Top right, blue Zerg player GLHF. Gonna call him, GLHF? Echo username. That's pretty good here. And I think Null understands it because Null is also a programming term. Or, you know, a computer thing. Anyway, here we go, guys. This is going to be some kind of an all-in because it's a cheese compilation. I don't anticipate 16 hatches from both of these players, and there we go. There's the pool first at 15 supply. And let's see what GLHF does here. You can go hatch first in ZVZ, but there are risks associated with it, as all the same thing applies to all matchups for Zerg, but I don't know. I kind of feel weird going hatch first in ZVZ, but I do it anyways. Okay, here we go. So this is a 16, 17 hatch, something like that, somewhere around there. Overlord's gotten across the map, see what's going on, and this, whenever I see a ZVZ that I know is going to be cheesy, I'm just reminded of the absolute brutality of the pool first. Bring 6-lings, bring all your drones, and throw up 3 spines on your enemy's creep. That is so stupid hard to hold. It is absolutely brutal. And I'm going to see if this is what Null is into. He's got the minerals for this. He's not getting gas. He's not expanding. This is it. He's going to... Yep. Here we go. This pulls everybody. The pro levels, they'll leave 2 or 3 drones behind. Just for the purposes of, I don't know, maybe I almost killed my opponent but can't quite kill them. And then I'm not completely dead in the water. I still have some drones to rebuild from, so they'll have maybe 5 or 6 and I'll have 3 or 4 and I'll be okay. But check this action out. I don't think GLHF has any vision of this, unfortunately. His Overlord was too late to catch them coming up here and going left. And this Overlord's not the right place to see the train either. So I think GLF might just die here. Oh, no, hold on. He's throwing up a spine. He caught whiffing of something. I don't know what he saw exactly, but that's going to be the saving grace that he got anything up here at all. So this is where, yep, 1, 2, 3. 3 spines coming up a little bit later. Unfortunately, oh, GLHF. Okay, so that spine's down. Dude, if this spine dies too, and that spine dies, I think that's just GG. I think GLF is just done. He's trying to fight here, but it's not a great position for Null, so he's pulling out a little bit. He's just waiting for his spines to finish. Going after that spine would be really nice. But see, the thing is, there's actual income for GLHF. So he can continually make more Zerglings, which is going to be really good for him. He can make queens, which is going to be really good for him. The spines are up for Null, and that is a massive problem. GLF, well, he loses his queen. The spines are kind of uncoordinated. I'd almost go after the hatch. Oh, he's trying to get this spine before it finishes. Can he kill it? It's got lings attacking it, but I think only one right now. Broodling saving the... Oh no, the spine goes down. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I don't know about that decision to uproot and and then he escapes. No, you were in a range of everything. Okay, all right. That might have been just the critical mistake for Null. He doesn't have enough resources to build another drone. He doesn't have... Oh, he has a drone. Where is it set? Oh, never mind. There it is. It's gone now. Fairly well. So congratulations. You killed this, but you haven't killed this. Oh, GLHF. Absolutely fantastic. Just incredible play. He's going to try to kind of siege forward here. He doesn't have a spawning pool. The production tab is just drones, man. Just them drones. He's like, can I cover? Kind of. Oh my gosh, he can. Dude, Null. Null, did he do the thing? Oh, that spine's not in range of the hatch. He is. He's sieging them forward. And then the drones just go back to the main. Oh, he's not letting it reburrow. He's not letting it reburrow. Run with your little legs. Okay. Oh, no. Just put it right here. Put it right here so it can't be surrounded. What is that? Why is that your position? Oh, this is incredible stuff right now. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, this is good. I think that's it. I think GLHF has what he wants, but the problem is there's some lings back here trying to kill his hatch. Oh, this is good. ZVZ cheese is hilarious cheese, traditionally. Dude, why are you repositioning? Just leave them. What is happening right now? He's going to lose that one because he's futzing with it. I mean, I guess all he has is the ability to futz here. He doesn't really have the ability to do anything else right now other than futz. Okay, hold up. Hold up. He's got the ability to kill drones. No matter where... Oh, this is bad. This is bad for GLHF. GLHF might actually just lose this thing. These two lings continue to work away here. The problem is broodlings are going to come out, and they're probably going to kill these lings before the spawning pool goes down. Oh, unless the zerglings can get the spine. 2, 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, it's dead. The drones. And that's your GG. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Spine crawler numero 3 wants to have a word with you. Burrow, look at this drone. This drone is not allowing it. Ooh, crap. He allowed it. Go get it now. Your best chance to strike is going to be now, friendo. Don't lose a drone, though. Okay, lost a drone. I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. Maybe don't run your lings in 2 at a time. Maybe save up a little bit. He doesn't have enough resources to build a hatch anywhere. Okay, this is bonkers. This whole situation is absolutely insane. Oh, he should have killed those lings, man. Should have killed those lings, man. Did he move his... No, he did not. As predicted, he killed the hatch, but then the broodlings killed his lings. So now it's a true base race. And the problem here... Oh, that's such good positioning. The drones can't get in there. Oh, what buildings do we have? Okay, he's building... That's so genius. That's it. That saves... That's the game for GLHF. All there is left for Null here is a spine crawler, and there's no creep over here because... And that's your good game. GLHF gets the win. No creep over here. The spine crawler can't win. The spine crawler with 15 kills couldn't make it happen. Ridiculous. And these last two Zerglings, man. Heroes. Heroes of the swarm. How many drones were left? 3. 3 drones left for GLHF. 90 minerals. He could have made another extractor if he wanted to. Down to the absolute wire. What a blast. That was really fun. Thanks for sending that one in, GLHF. Excellent, excellent stuff for your cheese comp today. Let's keep this train rolling, though. We got more cheese to get to today. Oxide. More Zerg. Top right. Zerg player. It is red. It is some. We're just going to roll with some for his name. And in the bottom left, it is the blue Protoss player with the Brood War skin. For his hatch, it is Alchemy. Alrighty then. What's going to be the cheese here? Let's find out, shall we? Again, hit that like button if you're enjoying this. Again, algorithmic purposes. Alchemy here is going for a 1-gate expand blind. Scout with the probe. I don't feel like you're the cheeser here because of where this pylon is. Scout with the probe and see what is coming, and everything will be good. Da, da, da. So quick plug for the podcast, Falcon Paladin Hour. We're doing them live on Twitch now. Out at twitch.tv/Somicron. So if you want to check that out, we're doing them on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern in the U.S. live. Me and Somicron, sometimes with special guests like Duddles. We had a 3-man pod a couple of weeks ago. Well, is that the most recent pod at this point? Maybe, depending on the release schedule Somicron has. But yeah, so basically it's us two and Duddles, and we talk about politics a little bit. We talk about StarCraft 2, the state of it. We talk about the Queen's Gambit. We talk about the Mandalorian. Just nerdy stuff that's going on in the world. It's just kind of a hodgepodge of fun things. Meanwhile, it looks like some just going for a 16, 18, 17, so I'm not really worried about cheese from him either. What is this? What is happening here today on Oxide? Anyway, if you just search Falcon Paladin on your podcast app, you will find us. You can find us on Spotify by searching Falcon Paladin, and then also on the internet just in general by searching Falcon Paladin Hour. It'll take you to abyssaltrip.com, and that's where the podcast is hosted originally. It is disseminated to all other podcasty locations, though. Turder. La 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 la. Yeah, so this is feeling like an exceptionally standard PBZ in every possible way right now. There is nothing deviating from the course of a normal game, but I assume something nuts is going to happen. Maybe Alchemy's going to go for super duper Mass Void Ray, which is that even considered cheese right now? I don't know. Mass Void Ray seems fairly common from where I stand anyway. It can be hard for Zerg to deal with unless they have Parasitic Bomb or unless they have a lot of Hydras, which again can destroy it pretty quickly. So six lings in production. I guess that's fairly normal. We'll see 6 sometimes to deal with the Adept that's going to come up here. You might have noticed the interface I'm using is a little bit different than what I usually use. This is the StarCraft 2 professional interface for 2020. You've probably seen it if you've watched any live stuff out on Twitch for the ESL Pro Tour. But basically, this is it. I don't know that I'm in love with it. I do like that we have this information up here all the time now, which is great. Upgrades show up in this little area too. I haven't had much use for upgrades today, but they're in here. So let me know what your thoughts are. Do you prefer this interface, this replay interface, or the other one? Because I can go back. It's not hard. It's just a question of what the people want. And I've seen some feedback already. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, it seems like it's been not very much feedback, and most of it's been tied. Like, the people that speak up are kind of split on it. So if that's the case, I'm assuming most people aren't giving feedback because they don't care, which I can totally understand. It's not enough of a difference, right, that it's going to throw anybody off, right? Anyway, Roach Warren coming up here from some, and no third base here at 3.5 minutes. So this feels like a 2-baser to me. 2-base attack here on how many workers? 28? 28 drones. I think we stopped making drones. We're just going for roaches now, which is what that probe was scouting. Sees the Roach Warren, sees the 2 gas, sees the lack of saturation there, knows there's not a third base, and says, okay, let's go ahead. Robotics facility on the way. Get charged. Additional gateways coming up. No third nexus for me today. We are going to hold this with 2 bases versus a 2-basing Zerg. And again, the math favors the Protoss here. If you're in a situation where your Zerg opponent is on the exact same number of bases as you, you're probably going to win the game if you're doing it right and spending your money. Again, if you're on equal number of bases against the Zerg and they're spending their money and they have army units and you have nothing, you're going to die. So every bit of balance that I'm talking about here is entirely predicated on if you're spending your money on the right things. So here we go. Shield battery up. Another shield battery up. Gateways happening. Immortal creating, there we go. Going for an Immortal, going for an Observer. Ravagers coming in. Bunch of Lings in the mix here too. They do have speed. They've got those wings on their backs. A lot of Lings actually. More Lings than I was expecting here, honestly. And a handful of Roaches. So it's 44 to 17 army supply, which seems problematic for Alchemy, but Shield Battery, good unit. An Immortal, pretty good unit too. Do not get hit by that. Okay, ow. Ow. Adept dies unnecessarily there. Overcharge Shield Battery on the Immortal is pretty good news. Look at this Immortal. Oh, Robotics Facility does get taken down. Even Zerglings can't kill an Immortal that's being overcharged. Holy crap, dude. 7 kills on that guy. Even eating Corrosive Biles, a Stalker died there for no reason. And shoves it away. 38 to 17 army supply. See, this is why. Even numerically at a disadvantage, Protoss, Immortal's a good unit. Oh, Corrosive Bile hitting his own Lings there more than anything else. That's a little bit brutal from some. Yeah, and at this point, Alchemy's up 36 to 28 workers. He's able to reinforce instantly here with Zealots. So rebuilding his robotics facility. I don't know that putting it there is necessarily a good idea. But yeah, his economy is just way better, substantially better in all possible ways than some here. Some is still not, actually up to 20, yeah, still hasn't made any additional workers. Has actually lost some by building stuff. Dude, that's so good. The Lings kind of pinning the Protoss units in here and then Corrosive Biles hitting them when they can't move is excellent. God, another Stalker dies to Corrosive Bile. That's some brutal stuff, man. Immortal, another Immortal coming in. This guy's got 16 kills, yo. 17 kill Immortal. He only does bonus damage to Roaches. He's not good against Lings or Ravagers, but you know what? He hits hard and he's hard to kill anyway. Deal with it. Shield batteries, just like, we're trying our best here, friends. More shield batteries coming up. Because there's no third base. If your Zerg opponent is just continually rallying units this way, that means they're not expanding. That means they're not droning. You need to keep making stuff. More shield batteries all the time. Dude, this is Protoss, man. Protoss hero units, Immortals and Colossus and Disruptors are capable of getting, and Archons, are capable of just getting upwards of 40 to 50 to 60 kills in these games. It's insane, the cost efficiency of these units. And I know they're more expensive, but just the sheer amount of stuff they're able to kill seems to outstrip the cost effectiveness to me. They're good units. And like, yes, I understand. They're not so good that we've had Protoss win anything in 2020, because they haven't. It's been a Terran Zerg fest for premier tournaments. Just saying that the lower levels, they're very good. Anything that's good at the pro levels, and there's your GG, is going to be excellent at the lower levels. And this Immortal, look, this guy right here, 25 kills in 7 minutes. Is pretty good. Is pretty good stuff. Nice job, Alchemy. Getting the win. Beautiful hold there, too. Absolutely just nail-biting. Very close to dying a couple times there. But positioning was great. Really, really good stuff. Even ate some Corrosive Biles in one anyway. Nice job. All right, more coming at you. Don't go anywhere. We're on Lightshade, the ladder edition, bottom right. Red Protoss player, King Felix G. And in the top left, it is Probe Scout. He's back, everybody, in a PvP this time. King Felix G, huh? Wonder what the G is for. King Felix the Great, possibly? Very, very well could be. While we have a bit of a lull in the action, quick plug for the store. It is a falconpaladin.store. That's the whole website, guys. Just check it out right now. Can you believe that is an entire website? falconpaladin.store for all of your merchandising needs. We've got hoodies, we've got hats, we have pillows, we've got short sleeve t-shirts and long sleeve t-shirts, I think. And all sorts of great stuff with the new StarCraft 2 logo, as well as a emerging, which you might have seen if you follow me on Twitter and Facebook, or if you follow me on Discord, is Aki, one of my mods on the Discord server. Oh, forward pylon here. Merged the StarCraft 2 and the Bird War Falcon Paladin logos into one, and I think, honestly, she did a great job. So nice job, Aki. Very well appreciated there. All right, so pylon. Obviously forge back home, because what else would we be doing with this? So this is King Felix trying to hold off. Against this cannon rush, that's such a protected cannon. Cybercore. Cybercore, go. Doesn't have the resources for it yet. Come on, King Felix, you got this thing. Okay, I kind of like this. Kind of like bringing additional probes in. Dude, killing that probe would be so nice. Keeping it off the ramp is really important, too, for that vision we've talked about. That cannon is going to finish in range of this gateway. The Zealot's out, but there's no killing that cannon right now, anyway. Oh, get it. Get it. Okay, they got it. But they need to... Okay, okay. High ground... Oh, this... I forgot about this pylon. The high ground vision is still a problem. But unfortunately, Probe Scout doesn't have any more probes over here. So he's trying to send another one across, but losing that probe sucks. And this one cannon and this one gateway is going to have to do all the work here. There's your Cyber Core. Cannon coming up out of range of the enemy cannon on the low ground there. And this probe is making the indeterminably long and slow journey all the way across Lightshade to try to help the situation. So the Zealot really, really wants to make sure that the probe doesn't get up this ramp, but he kind of whiffs on it. And no, doesn't get another Zealot out, even with Chrono Boost, unfortunately. So this cannon is nice for King Felix. That's really good stuff. Stargate coming up from King Felix. Oh yeah, that cannon position is sick. Oh, probe goes down. Probe Scout, no. Oh, he's expanding. He's expanding behind this, and I think King Felix has some shenanigans in mind here. He's like, oh yeah, you're going to cannon rush me? Dude, losing that probe hurts. It really hurts a lot. Expanding is nice, though, Probe Scout. This has gotta be... Is he going... Oh, that's a Nexus. Okay, so King Felix takes a Ninja. Probe Scout is making his own Stargate. But it is definitely behind King Felix's, which is already making an Oracle. Probe Scout gets an Adept sent in here, scouts everything, and gets into position to kill a bunch of probes. An absolute truckload of probes here. Let me select you. Okay, 3. 3 kills, whatever. Oracle coming in, which means you need to make a Void Ray. You cannot make an Oracle because you're going to be in trouble if an Oracle shows up and you have an Oracle. They cannot harm each other. They have taken a pact. I guess defense against this Adept shenaniganry is pretty good. Honestly, throwing up a cannon back here would be disgustingly great, King Felix. You can afford it. Yeah, it keeps the Oracle at home. This constant shading in and constant threatening of doing more allows him to get out Phoenix. Okay, Phoenix is great too. Phoenix is really good against Oracle. Probe Scout doing this well, man. Got his natural base up. King Felix is warping in right now. 26 to 25 workers is pretty darn even at the moment. Oracle trying to kill these Adepts, but recognizing that's not happening. And okay, so they finished the Shade, which means they're gonna die. They do kill some probes, though. Oh, no, it ran out of energy! Oh, no. Okay, well, probes with a full surround, not bad in that situation, I guess. King Felix throwing up a fleet beacon over here. Is he gonna go carriers? He's got to be going carriers, doesn't he? And you know what's real bad against carriers? Or what's real bad against carriers is Phoenix. King Felix coming right back on what Probe Scout is up to. He doesn't know. Right? He doesn't know what this is. He has no vision over here forever, effectively. We're all the way back in time. I love that he's hiding. Oh, he's hiding. The fleet beacon, the shading Adepts are never going to see what's going on. Dude, build a cannon in your mineral line. Just do it. It'll help immensely against these Adept shadings. It would. You've lost so many probes. You've paid for a cannon by now. Oh my gosh, it's a mothership. Never mind. What is happening? King Felix going for the mothership at 6 minutes. No indication this is happening at all back home. He's going to recall his stuff. Did he accidentally kill one of his probes there? I think King Felix accidentally killed one of his probes there. That's embarrassing. he's going to do it. He's going to get the mothership, bring it over, recall his army in, and win the game. This is crazy talk. Yeah, Probe Scout's got to be like, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm on 2 bases. My opponent's stuck on 1 base. I'm continually scouting him to see what's going on. He's just making gateway units. I am making Immortals and Phoenix. These Immortals are going to be just so good against these Adepts and Stalkers and stuff. Probe Scout is feeling supremely confident right now, but he doesn't know about this secret base and secret mothership, which takes forever to build, even if you're constantly chrono boosting it. It literally takes forever to make one of these. All right, mothership up. Mothership's going to wander in here, recall the army, and with a mothership... Look, he's even acting like he needs to get rid of this so he can expand. King Felix! I love this move. I mean, I'm making some assumptions as to what he's up to for sure. But I really feel like this is an attempt to make Probe Scout feel like King Felix wants his natural. The Phoenix are coming. Remember how I said a cannon in your mineral line would be awesome? It would be really awesome. But now, see, unfortunately, there's nothing to stop. Dude, King Felix, you could have afforded a cannon. No, it wouldn't have stopped all of this from happening, but it wouldn't have resulted in the death of your entire mineral line either. Okay, maybe it would have. Maybe 2 cannons would have been needed for this stuff. But check this section out. The mothership shows up and Probe Scout's like, wait, what? And there's the recall. Does Probe Scout have detection? Nope. Nope. No observers at all. See, now the problem here is that King Felix needs to win with this and needs to win with this now. Disruptor can hit stuff that's invisible to him. I like how you can kind of see the sentries back here for some reason. Like, oh, this is so amazing. This is absolutely a stupid, stupid game, and I love it. Every bit of it. What are Colossus, huh? Alright, so the Phoenix are going to try to take down the mothership. Oh, King Felix taps out? Come on, man. Come on. I mean, losing the mothership is probably death, for sure. But you got some stalkers down here. They're attacking. They're fighting. The mothership has an attack. It's terrible, but it's an attack. Well, disappointing. Early GG out, but Probe Scout gets the win anyway. Hilarious. Absolutely a hilarious situation. Okay, nice job, Probe Scout. Let's keep this thing moving. I'm sad at you, King Felix, but good idea. Fun idea anyway. We'll be right back. We're on Romanticide for the first time today. It's going to be Zaharel versus Snowman Go. Top left, it is the red Protoss player, Zaharel. And in the bottom right, it is Snowman Go. I kind of like it. It flows very nicely. Some more PvT stuff coming at ya. Hope you, again, you're enjoying the cheese. Hope you're enjoying your Thanksgiving week. If you are indeed American. If you are not, then enjoy your very normal last week of November. This is interesting here. Both SCVs kind of meeting in the middle. Kind of feel like it's a proxy situation for both of these players. Man, I love double cheese. I like it so very much. Let's see if it is. Oh, there's a forge here from Zaharel, which I feel like I've seen that name before. I guess while this craziness is happening, what I'm going to do is do a quick Google search because that's everyone's favorite part of the cast. I feel like it means something. Zaharel. Zaharel. It's Romanian. Oh, is it just a name? It's a surname? There's a whole YouTube channel called Zaharel. So I don't know. What's happening up here? Ah, yes, of course. Double proxy racks. Okay. So here we go. We're going to do the gateway cannon shenanigans here. It's going to basically, at some point, Zaharel should recognize there's nothing here. And be like, so, maybe I don't need to actually cannon anything. Or maybe cannoning just going to be immediately victorious because there will be no barracks units to stop it at all. SCVs, surprisingly real bad at killing cannons. I mean, if they're coming up, okay, I love this play too. Haven't seen this in a hot minute. Lifting up the barracks, dropping it inside Zaharel's main, and going to town there. Wall off all you want, he says, but he's not. Zaharel's not walling off because he's not doing anything inside his own main base. I mean, he could technically have walled, but against Terran, it doesn't make any sense anyway. So, oh, remember what I said about SCVs are good fighters against cannons that are coming up? That's exactly what this is. Snowman, go. Shutting it down. Hardcore. Look at this. Look how good this is. I mean, you don't need that many SCVs, but it completely destroys everything Zaharel is trying to do. How did he catch glimpse? I need to know how he caught a wind of that. Sorry, real quick. Real fast. Okay, so that happens. Does he just put it up in range? Oh, I just put them up in range. Okay, I'm less impressed now. That's okay. I like the tech lab. This has got to be Marauders, right? It's got to be Marauder play with the gas that's coming in here. So, yeah, your first cannons cannot be in range of the enemy where they can see it. Zaharel, you need to put a cannon here, maybe 2, and then put some cannons warping in range of the command center, but covered by the backline cannons that are already done. And then they can protect these, and they don't die. I mean, it's cannon rushing 101, but apparently Zaharel needs a bit of a lesson in this. So, resources not great for Zaharel. I guess actually not too bad. Snowman's finally decided to start making some Marauders, also getting Concussive Shell and sending a second barracks up to assist with this whole thing. Little does he know, he could sneak his SCVs up here and just, like, join the party and not really have to worry about it at all. Once again, okay, the Zealot is maybe buying some time for these SCVs, or these cannons to get up. Alright, I think Zaharel might actually have the upper hand here. They're all so worried about these Zealots that the cannons are getting up. Oh, this is tight. I really, really feel like Zaharel's got this game right now, but the Marauders are a massive problem for everything he has. So the SCVs are going to run. Snowman Go does not have the resources to expand. Oh, he did up here, though. He did... What? This is bonkers. I'm enjoying this immensely. This is so good. All right, so the Marauder shows up. Probes need to surround this and kill it now before things get out of hand. You can do it. You're pretty good fighters against Marauders. You see how many shots it takes for a Marauder to kill you? It's like 5 hits, man. 1, 2, 3. Well, you're running now. I mean, at least lift this off and hide it somewhere. Don't just let it die. Either way, I'm sure Zaharel's like, what is happening? How are there Marauders killing my stuff? Did you ever wonder why Snowman didn't have any kind of an army at all in his main? It's because it was over here the whole time. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so look, Zaharel. You need to defend this. Like, you can't let this one Marauder kill your Nexus. It's not okay. It's real bad, in fact. Fun animation. Like, there's so much recoil on the shot. That's got to mess up your shoulders, right? Over time. You're just, ow, ow, yeah. Crazy amount of recoil on that shot. Reminds me of the early days of StarCraft 2 when they were showing us the models and the Marauder was brand new, and I bet it looks different now than it did back then. Look at this kiting, and with Concussive Shell. This is sick. This is actually pretty sick. This one... Oh, don't stop moving, though. I was just complimenting your kiting skills. No, no, no! You're in a corner! Alright, well, that happened. I compliment the man, and then his Marauder instantly dies. 2 Marauders, though, better. Still gonna lose a Marauder, though. Unnecessarily. He's like, micro is too hard, he's decided. Now this is an issue. All of a sudden, he's like, says Zaharel. All I can do are make cannons. I think Snowman's got this thing won just because there's, I mean, Zealots and cannons coming up for the Protoss. That's just not a winning strategy against Marauders. Unless the Marauders don't micro, in which case, yes, the Zealots win. trying to bait them into the cannons, which I kind of enjoy. Dude, you can just kill. Don't. No. No. Unnecessary deaths are unnecessary. All right. So both these players are trying to lose this right now. That said, Zahrael, he does not have the resources to build another Nexus, and just losing this is death. Like, hiding the probes, like, but maybe the Marauders will walk into our cannon fire, and maybe they will in a different universe, but not this one. You can do it. Look how injured they are. Look how he's trying to get enough resources to expand, I guess, but that's not happening. You can kill these two, and sure, there's others. I mean, you're dead, but at least fight for it. You have to fight with your workers in this situation. Marauders take forever to kill probes. Probes hit them pretty hard. It's like workers versus stalkers. It's the same thing. Okay, well, that's your GG. Zahrael has no other Nexus. He's going to be revealed here anytime now. This one pylon. Gonna die. This poor Zealot. Nope, not against that many Marauders. Even if they're all very injured, they all have the slow and they all hit you pretty hard. And yes, your tanky is all get out. Okay, that's just overkill right there. Snowman goes your winner in 7.5 minutes. Fantastical. Good game. Again, both players made mistakes, but it's, you know, it's okay. It's totally fine. It helps games turn into crazy stuff sometimes. Marauder Proxy versus the Cannon Rush that really succeeded. But then this was it. This was the winning play, was making sure this happened. Without this, Snowman Go loses the game. Loses the computer game. Okay. More cheese next. All right. To wrap up the cheese compilation for today, it's going to be another Probe Scout game. Are we surprised by this? Maybe a little bit. Bottom right, it is Probe Scout. He's the red Protoss. And in the top left, we have ourselves a Zerg player. He is blue. And his name is Red John. But he's blue, so that's not confusing at all, is it? No. Not even a little bit. Okay. We know what Probe Scout's up to these days. Probe Scout is apparently not interested ever in playing a macro game. Red John throws out a sorry. Wait, what's he apologizing for? Hold up. Good luck, have fun. I'm sorry. And then Red John says sorry. I was tabbed out. Oh. Is that mind games? Is he trying to make Red John think that Probe Scout is way behind here? God, that's amazing. All right. Red John goes for the hatch first play. And lo, here is how you cannon rush a Zerg that has gone hatch first. Oh, is he acting? That's a really suspicious. You can't hide, right? Oh, no. What? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, he got it. He got the block, but I think that's enough drones to shut this down. It's not. One more drones to get through the wall and shut this thing down. The drone on the low ground is worth its weight in gold. It delayed that cannon for such a huge amount of time. Get down here, man. Shut it down hard. Yes. Okay, okay. So far, so good. Oh, snuck in. Got it. Okay. Oh, he traps that drone in there. Pylon coming up. This pylon's going to die. Another pylon coming up. Oh, but loses the probe. Okay. That's a little bit better here for Red John. Does he have enough resources? He's got enough resources to make lings. So he's just dedicating everything he has to killing. Dude, this drone needs to kill this cannon. Okay, well, if he'd been attacking this the whole time, maybe it would have been enough to shut it down. I don't know. Now there's a cannon situated in here. It's going to be really, really hard to get to. What are you doing? You can't build a cannon right there. Oh, you can? Thought there was creep in that position. These queens are going to be amazing here. 14 lings are in production. I almost feel like going for roaches would have been a better answer here. Zerglings are okay, but yeah, see, the problem is they get picked off in 2 shots by the cannon. The cannon's not quite sure what to kill here, which, ooh, probe dies. Okay, so that thing dies, which is nice. Queen's gonna pop out. And now the Zealot can't get much done, but that cannon is in range of that second hatch. Are you kidding right now? That's nuts. That's crazy town. All right, he's going to try to kill that cannon. Or the Zealot. I don't know that killing the Zealot's what you want to do here, but... Oh, he changed his mind. Okay, so that cannon dying is real nice for Red John. No more cannons in range of his hatcheries. Okay. Now it can pull back a little bit. I would love to see a Roach Warren go down. Ravagers, when the situation, are just game winners at this point. This one Zealot. Ah, Creep Tumor sniped. He's gonna snipe that tumor too, isn't he? He's gonna die, but hey, you got a tumor snipe. That's cool, I guess. No! Control needs to be better. There you go. Probe Scout taking the Vespene Geyser up in this area. It's not a rich Vespene Geyser, because we're not on Dathara. Still pretty good. Pretty good to have another base that your opponent doesn't know about, as is tradition. You almost need speed here, but there's no gas. I mean, that's your larger problem here is that there's no gas at all. And, alright. So enough Lings and Queens to shut this down. The problem is it's 25 to 16 workers in favor of Probe Scout right now. Your Lings don't have speed. And you made a lot of them. You need to be droning. You probably need to take a third base right now too. Sneaky base. Also look for sneaky bases. Send your overlords across. Like you think Probe... I mean... It is feasible that Probe Scout is on one base, okay? But I do... he's checking for more proxy stuff, but what he needs to do is check for this base. And try to kill it. Again, there's this little window of vulnerability. Okay, maybe don't just let the... Don't let him get free kills, man. Come on. Free kills on that cannon, not what you want to be doing. Ooh, Void Ray. Interesting choice here into double Stargate Void Ray. Which Queens are going to be pretty good against if you have enough of them. And there are, I feel like, enough Queens here. Red John has been double pumping them non-stop. The bigger problem... Ooh, scouted it. Okay. So he knows it's here now. But now it's too late. There's Void Rays and shield batteries and cannons defending it. So he's trying to get what kills he can. And he knows the Void Rays are out. So the Queens are going to be nice here, right? Queens are going to be good. Spores are going to help. The problem is it's 2 base to 2 base. And as I've said over and over and over again today, 2 basing Protoss will be to 2 basing Zerg, assuming the Protoss is competent. That said, Queen DPS against air units is nuts. The problem with the Void Ray for the Zerg is that the Void Ray can run away pretty easily. It's very fast, even faster than Queens on creep. Even without the upgrade for speed. That was the last parting gift we got from Blizzard as far as balance goes. Was to make Void Rays cheaper and build faster and be faster with their base speed. Because that's what we needed. We needed more Void Rays in our StarCraft. Such a weird idea. But the Void Rays are going to, again, the Void Rays are completely countered by these Queens. Like, intensely so. Not even close. Boy, a Nidus would be crazy right here, but he doesn't even have a lair. His gas was so late is a big problem. I don't know. He's getting speed for his Lings. Is he going to... Oh my gosh. He's going to try to break this by slow walking his Queens up here. That's an idea. Takes his third base down the left side. It's late, but better late than never, I always say. Also, I do feel like a Nidus would have been a better option than slow walking your Queens in this direction, but... Alright. It's going to be slow Lings and Queens trying to break a multiple cannon, multiple shield battery scenario. Transfuse. Okay, transfuse. Stasis Ward doesn't happen. Nice control there from Red John. The shield battery overcharge is enough to save the cannon? Actually, yes, if the Lings all get distracted by other stuff, sure, totally enough. Alright, so slow Lings and Queens up here. Winning the day so far, I gotta say. The cannons are all gone. The Void Rays can't engage with this insanity. That'd be a good pylon to kill, right there. I mean, I guess this one's covering some of the backside here, but... Oracle's coming out. That Oracle DPS is pretty nuts. Transfuse, good. Transfuse, good. Transfuse, good. Transfuse, good. Transfuse, good. Zealots in the mix, trying to do a lot against these Zealots, at least absorbing shots that otherwise the Queens would be taking. The healing from the shield battery gonna wear out sooner rather than later, but the Zealots on the right side getting some work done over here. Ling's trying to take them down. The Queens are fighting, but the shield battery overcharge comes up again and saves the Void Ray from certain death. Ah, the Queens are all gone. There's no anti-air at all. And he saved the base. 29 to... Oh, okay. Red John has kind of reestablished what he's up to. He's got his Lings, but his anti-air not as good as it used to be. He's got 5 Queens back home. Woo! What a tight hold there for Probe Scout. Burrow's coming in from Red John, which I don't fully understand. APM check, 260 average for Red John, 123 for Probe Scout. We learned anything from Railgun's video, though, is that you can make GM on the EU ladder with Protoss with like 100 APM, so don't worry about it. Protoss never needed APM anyway. The Oracles don't really want to be fighting here. The Zealots, that's a lot of Zealots, man. I don't think the Ling count was high enough to handle this. Especially with the Oracle providing additional damage here. Ling's rolling in, trying to assist, hiding back with the Queens as much as Zergly possible here. Do these Void Rays, though. 13 and 9 kills on these Void Rays. The Zealots are so hard for the Queens to kill by themselves. Do they have upgrades, or they do have +1? That explains a lot. So these Zealots die, but then 4 more come in, and they've got charged, because why not? Prismatic alignment up. It is. And it does go. There you go. It does go off as necessary. Queen, good unit, but not that good. Actually, that Void Ray dies, which kind of sucks. And that Oracle dies, which kind of sucks. And this Queen's going to die, Void Ray is going to go down too. It's tight. It's a tight situation here, but the +1 Zealots are just... No Banelings, no Roaches. I don't know if you can hold this with just Lings and Queens, man. Yeah, army supply 29 to 37. More Lings coming in. Some Spines on the way here too. But losing your third base and pulling back to your natural is a bad thing. Lings tried to roll in here and get some stuff done. No, not happening. Are we just really just making Zealots at the moment? Probe Scout's army seems to be entirely Zealot based. Why are there no Spines? Wow, you can't... The Spine should be at the natural, dude. If you lose the natural, falling back to your main's not going to help you in any sense at all. Just trying to make it so that the Zealots don't have a nice surface area to surround here, which is really good. Ooh, the Stasis catching 3 of those Queens. Yeah, but see, if your natural base falls, it doesn't matter if you hold your main. This is what bothers me right now. Holding your main doesn't matter. Probe Scout's on 2 base. He's got a big, scary army. He can sit here and let you mine out of your main all day if you want to. That's a good game. Probe Scout's your winner. There were some different choices Red John could have made in that game, but at the end of the day, Probe Scout just being smart about everything, making good decisions pretty much across the board. So nice job, Probe Scout. Well done representing the Pigpen here today. And that's going to be it for our cheese compilation for November 2020. Again, send me your replays. We'll get them screened. We'll get the best ones tossed up here. If you didn't make it this month, don't be discouraged. We'll get more. We'll get more sooner rather than later. More cheese next month for December. Get ready for that one. I feel like it's going to be a good one. All right, fantastic. That right there is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a cheese compilation. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /FalconPaladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.